arrive early to the theater just to see what else is in store. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best movie trailers.
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What a bunch of a-holes.
For this list, we're taking a look at those movie trailers that mastered the art of the tease. These trailers manage to be entertaining, exciting, and keep the spirit of the feature-length film without revealing too much of the plot. But we're leaving off teaser trailers because they don't tell much of a story at all. Most importantly, our picks make us want to see the entire film whether or not the actual movie sucks.
Patience isn't my strongest suit.
You've changed things.
Number 10, The Dark Knight.
Forever.
Director Christopher Nolan's gritty take on the Batman franchise was a stark deviation from some of the campier iterations.
See, to them, you're just a freak. Like me.
This trailer emphasizes the dark in Dark Knight, giving us glimpses of a decidedly grimmer Joker and a Gotham City at the mercy of a madman.
Evening, Commissioner.
It also highlights Heath Ledger's brilliant turn as the sadistic villain with a penchant for chaos.
Why so serious? Where is he?
All without ruining the film by giving the audience too much info.
Let's put a smile on that face.
Number 9, Godzilla.
You are not fooling anybody when you say that what happened was a natural disaster.
Cities and towns destroyed, dramatic dialogue, people running, and relevant backstory. Yeah, it's formulaic for a man against monster movie, but we'll be damned if it's not effective.
Because what's really happening is that you're hiding something out there.
In spite of views of pulverized cities like San Francisco and Las Vegas, including a mauled replica of the Statue of Liberty, the audience is only given glimpses of the eponymous creature.
There's nuclear tests in the Pacific. Not tests.
They were trying to kill it.
Plus, it stars everyone's favorite chemistry teacher turned meth kingpin, Bryan Cranston.
You have no idea what's coming.
No more foreplay.
Number 8, GoldenEye. In '95, we got a new Bond, and with him, we got a pretty exciting trailer. Pierce Brosnan saunters his way into his role as 007, establishing himself as the new Bond, debonair and dangerous enough to handle the tough stuff.
Beg your pardon? Forgot to knock.
And from all the explosions, gunplay, sex play, and angry villains, it appears that he is.
Precisely. Kill him.
It's a whole new era of Bond, played by the dude from Mrs. Doubtfire. Number 7, Watchmen. We may not know who watches The Watchmen, but we do know who watched the trailer. Fans of the comic were treated to an expertly crafted preview, one that managed to mask how underwhelming the actual film was.
God help us all.
We get to briefly witness the makings of Dr. Manhattan, as well as fairly exciting appearances by Silk Spectre 2 and Rorschach. It seemed like it was going to be a must-see, even if it actually wasn't.
The world will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No."
Number 6, The Social Network.
I need to do something substantial in order to get the attention of the clubs.
Why?
Because they're exclusive and fun, and they lead to a better life.
Who knew making a social media site could be so dramatic?
I'm talking about taking the entire social experience of college and putting it online.
Apparently, when you're behind the most popular social networking site in history, things can get a little hairy, as evidenced by the scenes in this trailer.
You're being accused of intentionally breaching security, violating copyrights, violating individual privacy.
There's drama, there's friction, there's friendships being ended by court proceedings. There's even Justin Timberlake for whatever reason.
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
You're going to get left behind.
And who can forget the unforgettable and haunting soundtrack?
Which part?
Miramax Films is proud to present one of the most celebrated motion pictures of the year.
Number 5, Pulp Fiction.
The best picture of the Cannes Film Festival.
Come on, let's get in character.
Audiences probably hadn't expected to see John Travolta in this intersecting crime drama.
This is a moral test of oneself.
And while he does end up dancing in the film, the trailer gives us just enough to make us realize that that's not the focus of the story.
John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Uma Thurman, Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Amanda Plummer, Maria de Medeiros, Ving Rhames, Eric Stoltz, Rosanna Arquette, Christopher Walken, and Bruce Willis.
Between guns being drawn, drugs being consumed, and Samuel L. Jackson verbally castrating someone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
The trailer reveals almost nothing other than delightful chaos.
What's she gonna do then? Basically, I'm just gonna walk the earth. What you mean walk the earth? You know, like Kane in Kung Fu.
What's the most resilient parasite? An idea.
Number 4, Inception. Trying to figure out the film based on the trailer alone is a fruitless effort, particularly given the complexity of the entire film altogether.
Never recreate from your memory, always imagine new places.
Nonetheless, the preview does an incredible job of making you have to see this Christopher Nolan movie.
A single idea from the human mind can build cities.
Between the folding cityscapes, frozen action sequences, and surreal dream elements, it succeeds in looking immensely interesting. And watching Joseph Gordon-Levitt in a fight is always entertaining.
Wake me up! Wake me up!
Number 3, Cloverfield. From the start of the trailer, it looks like the movie could have easily been some sappy rom-com full of attractive 20-somethings in the city.
My name is Robert Hawkins. Approximately 7 hours ago, something attacked the city. You found this. If you're watching this, then you know more about it than I do.
Instead, the trailer reveals that these attractive 20-somethings are under attack by, well, you never really see. But what you do see is the Statue of Liberty's severed head hurtled down a city street like a bowling ball. Too bad the rest of the film wasn't as wickedly exciting.
What was that?
Run! Number 2, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
What business does an elf, a man, and a dwarf have in the Riddermark? Speak quickly!
The first installment in the trilogy, The Fellowship of the Ring, had already set audience expectations.
An army bred for a single purpose, to destroy the world of men.
Even without reading the Tolkien novels, we knew there was a ring, some hobbits, and a lot of danger.
You must lead the people to Helm's Deep.
By order of the king, the city must empty!
The trailer for the second installment not only shows us the advancement of the story, but what really makes this trailer epic is its soundtrack. The reworked theme from Requiem for a Dream drives the action, making this a chilling teaser for the franchise's second installment.
There is nothing for you here, only death. There is still hope.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Fire everything!
There is a new enemy out there. Mutants. You'll need a new weapon for this war.
I know what I have to do. It's us or them.
All those years wasted fighting each other, Charles.
My father believed that if the world found out who I really was, they'd reject me. He was convinced that the world wasn't ready. What do you think?
Number 1, Alien. This film was groundbreaking in a number of ways, and that extends to its trailer. One can't typically expect much terror in a 2-minute trailer, at least usually, but the sneak peek for this epically creepy film manages to pack in just enough darkness, dread, and horror to give audiences nightmares, and that's before they saw the film. The trailer doesn't give us all the details, but it does give us just enough to make us thankful that it's just a movie. Do you agree with our list? What do you think is the best movie trailer?
Who are you?
Star-Lord.
Who?
Well, Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.